This is a desolate, uninhabited canyon, yet every day I must lay mines here. Every 500 meters, a phalanx close-in weapon system is deployed, clearly meant to stop something from climbing up. But there's not a soul in sight. The only thing I can confirm is that this eerie canyon has existed since World War II. My orders were to monitor this area constantly from the 100-meter-high West Tower, while the East Tower across from me was guarded by Russian soldiers. Not only did soldiers from both nations have to perform their duties separately, but they were also strictly forbidden from communicating in any way. At first, I could endure the loneliness, until that day I peeked across with my binoculars and instantly lost my composure. I never dreamed that on the other side stood a woman with a perfect figure. She seemed to sense she was being watched, but by the time she turned, I had already hidden. This woman was no pushover either. While the longest confirmed sniper kill was 3,450 meters, she had successfully taken down an enemy from 3,800 meters away. Finding routine missions too easy, she had joined this more challenging tower guard duty. At night, her face haunted my dreams. Unable to contain myself, I glanced across again. Though she didn't respond, the seed of love had already taken root in my heart. After barely enduring until the next day, she unexpectedly caught my attention. Due to the distance, she wrote her message in a notebook. To her call, I replied with just 4 words: communication prohibited. I thought she'd be annoyed, but instead she wrote, "Today is her birthday. Do whatever you want." Seeing her playful demeanor, I raised my drink and toasted her birthday. Thus, we communicated our feelings in a unique way. Though separated by distance, our hearts grew ever closer. As our conversation flowed, she suddenly asked about my special skill. I replied, "My marksmanship is pretty good. As a top-tier sniper, how could she resist?" She insisted I demonstrate for her. Before I could even draw my gun, she showed off her own skills. Just as she basked in her triumph, I returned the favor. Not only did she not get angry, she placed the bottle on her head, signaling me to continue. The moment I aimed to fire, her expression shifted from surprise to terror. She gestured for me to look down in the darkness. Something was closing in. I quickly aimed my rifle into the depths of the canyon. When the first monster appeared, I finally understood what my superiors had ordered me to guard. Seeing the overwhelming numbers, she mounted the heavy machine gun and joined the fight. Under the barrage of fire, the monsters were riddled with holes and fell silent. In an instant, just as we thought we were safe, an eerie sound came from her position. She took 2 steps back when a giant hand suddenly appeared at tree-like monster. Without hesitation, she fired a burst. But the falling creature triggered an airborne mine. A deafening explosion sent shrapnel into her chest. My timely rescue gave her a chance to catch her breath, and together we launched a desperate counterattack. The monsters triggered the defense system, and all the proximity cannons in the canyon roared to life. Bullets poured down like rain, blinding light illuminating the entire gorge. Only at dawn did the canyon finally fall silent. We had temporarily repelled the monsters, but we didn't realize this was merely the beginning of the nightmare.